This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories, and welcome to my review of The Boys Season 3, Episode 4, Glorious 5-Year Plan. And with this, there's going to be some major spoilers for this episode. So let's just go right into it. And yeah, this episode was extremely intense. It was really dark also, and had some crazy moments. Just to look at some of them, there's just so much crazy stuff that happened. Yeah, and just looking at this, I love this episode so much. This season has been really good so far. And yeah, just starting off, we have Huey figuring out about Homelight, and Huey does not like it, but Starlight does reassure him, telling him that she's got it, and he just has to get this weapon and they'll be able to win. And with this, we get to see Butcher and go to Little Nina and make a deal with her, and they go to Russia. I'll just look at the boys' storyline first, and then I'll go and look at the other storylines. And yeah, with it, they were going to some pretty crazy lengths, where Kamiko is forced to kill a powerful Russian with, we'll just say, part of the body made into a toy based on the Seven, and yeah, that was just a pretty crazy scene. I really did think it was really crazy, and I really want to see just where this is all continuing and goes with Kamiko, as long as obviously she doesn't die, which seems like it could happen based on how this episode ends, with her potentially being killed by Soldier Boy and his whatever extreme blast. I'm not sure exactly how to explain it, but yeah, that was really crazy to see. Looking at some of the things that happened in this, there were just so many other crazy moments. We got to see just so much. It was so fun to watch. We get to see that Compound V is somehow based off of the soup they seem to hate the most, or something like that, because looking at it, Homelander's powers are put into Butcher with laser eyes, and we're not sure to fully what extent. And Huey gets the abilities of A-Train. So I'm guessing it is something psychological that gives them their powers. And they probably do need to explain that because it's getting way too coincidental right now with two people having the abilities of the hero they hate the most. Yeah, I think that it is pretty interesting. And so far I have really been enjoying this. This storyline has been getting really intense, and it seems that Butcher has gone and split apart the boys once again, and none of them really trust him, besides potentially Huey, who wants to go and take out the Seven because of how much of a threat he sees them as now, and just wants to be able to get back to his normal life and not be threatened by them. Yeah, I think that is going to be definitely interesting to see if he starts to become more like Butcher until he eventually realizes he just can't. And then we get a great cameo from Jamie the hamster. And in the comics, he is Huey's pet hamster. And in this, he has superpowers. I can't remember if he does in the comics. But here, Jamie the hamster goes on a killing spree, murdering some Russian soldiers. And that was a really great moment. And yeah, the really finishes everything that went with the boys. I think that Frenchie, Kamiko, and Mother's Milk have a good chance of walking away Although Mother's Milk would want revenge on Soldier Boy, I'm not sure if he could do it with Butcher. And interesting to see how both Butcher and Homelander are paralleling each other. And now to move on to the storyline following the members of the Seven, we get to see how Maeve is preparing to fight Homelander, although she is giving off the illusion that she's just gone even worse and is just drinking more and has stopped training completely. And this is to make Homelander think that she is weak when she is not and be able to take him out even easier since he'll be underestimating her in a fight. There is also going to be so many other crazy things happening with how Homelander is manipulating everyone and is basically taking control of Vought, with him taking out Edgar by saying that he has been doing some shady things, which is sort of true, but with this, Edgar, although he is defeated, tells Homelander he is going to be missing him, keeping him in check because now he is going to mess up and everyone's going to see him for who he truly is. And honestly, I feel like there has to only be one more season of this show because I just don't see how they could keep drawing out Homelander's breakdown and him turning fully evil. And by that I mean, in the eyes of the public, because he already is fully evil because he does some messed up stuff. But with this, I still think it is real interesting. We also see that Victoria Newman has turned on Edgar because she wants to be in good with Homelander, who she is far more afraid of. And with this, she also gets Compound V to give to her daughter. And even though she hates doing it, she does it to protect her because she knows there are people like Homelander that can threaten her daughter and wants her to be able to go and protect herself. And yeah, I think that is really interesting. I just am so excited to see where this continues. And that scene where we see that Supersonic has been murdered by Homelander was extremely tragic. We also see that infighting is beginning in the Seven with A-Train and the Deep getting into a massive fight. And this is where Supersonic goes and tries to go and turn A-Train to their cause. But this ultimately backfires, and A-Train tells Homelander, and that's what leads to Homelander killing him. And he tells Starlight if she does anything to plan against him, he will kill Huey like he killed Supersonic. And yeah, I think that this is interesting, and also I'm wondering how they are going to get another member into the Seven since they just went and killed another new member. And with this, they are once again the Six because, yeah, things are getting really crazy, and I'm guessing that once Soldier Boy returns, he will take up that final slot in the Seven that was just opened by Homelander. And I'm wondering how they're going to describe Supersonic leaving again, potentially if he died. I'm not sure if they're going to say that, but obviously they're going to go with the translucent treatment eventually and say how he died a hero on some mission. Or Homelander may even just go and say that he was a traitor and has been taken out and go and destroy the image of him. Who really knows? But yeah, with this, Homelander keeps getting closer and closer to having a full breakdown in public and him being exposed as the monster he is. Honestly, I have no idea when this is going to happen, but I feel like it's going to be this season because it feels like he just keeps getting bent more and more until he's going to fully snap. Yeah, I think that taking out Edgar, as Edgar said, is going to lead to this happening even faster because there's no one to keep Homelander in check. But yeah, this is going to be really interesting. I really do want to see where this goes, and I've really been enjoying this season of The Boys so far. But yeah, I want to know what you think. Please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.